Well, it's another wonderfully cold November day. So what I thought I'd do, the difference is I'm going to coat these vegetables in Follow Your Art Pesto Vegenaise. Yes, I used to use olive oil, now I'm using Pesto Vegenaise. This is a new product that's been put out at the Stater Brothers grocery store by where we live. And whenever they have something new, I'd like to try it out, make a video, and let you guys know about it. But I'm not just going to show it to you, I'm going to show it to you while I'm cooking a meal. So the first thing we need to do is we need to cut down these vegetables. So as I'm cutting the vegetables, I'm going to speed that up so you don't see that. Alright, so we'll see you in a few minutes.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle.
Alright, so what we have here is we're going to be cutting carrots, onions, both red and white onions, 2 zucchinis, and these are broccolis, stems. That's almost ready to go. So what we're going to do is start right into removing the peels and getting going. I do need to tell you that you need a baking pan and you need parchment paper. And I buy this parchment paper at Sam's Club, and of course you can see it's a giant roll. We'll be using Follow Your Art Pesto Vegenaise as the topping, and we may add some garlic salt. I haven't decided that, but we will definitely add my secret family recipe of Italian herbs. Right, honey? Right. Okay, so let's get started on cutting the vegetables. Now, I've got some of these started already. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to coat the onions with this Pesto Vegenaise. I added a little bit of water to it so that we could do that. I'm using a brush to make it work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the carrots and the zucchini. All right, so the next thing we're doing is we're putting in the already hot oven, because Linda was cooking earlier.
Here's the mitts.
Excellent. And we're going to cook this for 45 minutes. So after 20 minutes, hey Siri, make a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, counting down.
It makes life so much easier to have a timer on your wrist. So we're going to close this up. There is no way that this is going to be a low-calorie meal. What I'm hoping will happen is that some of the oil will burn off and that the flavor of the pesto will enhance the vegetables. This is not a low-calorie meal. It was never meant to be a low-calorie meal. So if you leave me a comment saying, you know, Gary, this is not a low-calorie meal, I know it's not. It's just something different, something I'm trying out. So we're gonna give it 20 minutes and then we'll check it again, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and we'll see how long it takes to cook these vegetables in my oven. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so the vegetables are cooked and they're quite tasty, but they're very, very wet. So what I did is I separated it into 2 pans so that way it would kind of like crisp up a little bit. But I think what I'm going to do now is turn off the oven. So the onions are looking very delicious, and so are the carrots. And all the vegetables are cooked. The broccoli was sort of a test because I cooked it first in the stovetop and transferred it over to the oven, and it was very wet even though I drained it. Let's have a little taste test. Oh, these are really good. I was sort of expecting a heavy mayonnaise flavor. That's not what happened. Every one of the vegetables here is cooked correctly. I'm going to combine them all together and eat them that way. But I think that the Vegenaise, the Pesto Vegenaise, had a nice flavor to the vegetables without leaving so much oil for us to ingest. When I get to the next place, I'm getting rid of plastic and I'm moving to glass. There's too much plastic in the world. Our oceans are filled with plastic. Our water bottles are nothing but plastic. Before we know it, we're going to turn into plastic. The solution is to switch to glass. Slowly but surely, I'm going to eliminate all my plastics. I've already stopped buying plastic water, plastic items in plastic. I'm concerned about the plastic. Well, let's get this done. That TJ wouldn't mind that if I dropped off the tray, huh?
How'd you like the pesto on it?
It was just a light flavor, you know? But what I liked about it is you didn't taste so much of the oil, you know?
Uh-huh.
This is really mayonnaise.
You like the potato?
I ate the potato. It was so delicious. Sorry guys, I forgot all about showing you the potato. It was calling out to me and I ate it. It had a nice flavor. It was a little, you could taste the oil on the potato because it, you know, it had already been cooked and I had just placed it on the top. Turned out pretty good considering. That's it. You just have to do the dishes. Stuff on the counter is mine.
No, no! I'm gonna take it over to the kids.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good thing. So this is how the food came out of the oven, and I stuck it in these plastic containers. After you noticed, on this container, all the squash is gone. I hate that. Last night it was delicious. Here's the foliar Vegenaise, and there's another container of it. So this is an explanation. This is not what you call a low-fat meal by any chance. That's Vegenaise is oil, and it goes directly. Some people can process it just fine and never gain weight, and some people can't. I'm not used to cooking with oil, so I had a little bit of an upset stomach a couple hours afterwards, but I did manage to go through it. So I'll be using this sparingly because how much oil it has in it. That doesn't mean it wasn't good, it just means that it doesn't exactly fit my lifestyle. The same thing over here, foliar Vegenaise is mayonnaise, basically fat, and it's really not a healthy meal. A lot of oil is in it. I just wanted to pass along that this is not my standard normal vegan meal. It was just something a little different I wanted to try out. Well, thanks a lot for watching us. Thanks for watching me wash my vegetables. Thanks for watching me wash my dishes. I'll put these in dishes right now and then we'll end the video.
If you like what you see, subscribe. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.